Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode we reached the Dire Palace, we did some exploration in it, but we didn't turn into monsters and find out what the monsters' plans are. So we're going to do that this episode. We still got a little bit more exploration to do here, but the main focus is to talk with all the monsters as a monster and to find out what their future plan is. So we just gotta get lucky here, and hey, with some horses. This is the Dire Palace, the monster's castle. Yeah, horses are considered monsters in this game. Necrostar's been busy traveling all over the world lately. The day we take over mankind is near. What are you doing here? You'll be late for the meeting. Hurry to the meeting room on the second floor. No answer, seems to be a corpse. Alas, it was a skeleton monster. Don't wake me, I'm sleepy. Mumble, mumble. It's fine. Poor humans, without wings they can't fly. But I hear they used to fly in things called balloons. They talked about that in Riverton. So, but they need a gas lighter than air to be able to, and they think that the gas lighter than air, a canister of it, was buried with the ruler of evil, who we learned his name was Esther. And he apparently is reviving now. So here's the guys you can fight here, like this mini demon. So we fight, we talk with mini demons, we fight them. We fight the purple guys, they fight the rhinos, skeletons, the necrodane monsters, the Bengal-looking things, we fight a Bengal, and the lion-looking guys, we fight a Leonor. And the witches, we fight an imposter enemy. And all you have to do is just, we'll be fighting all the monsters on the second floor, and they'll just, we just have to step outside, just leave the screen and come back, and then all the monsters will respawn. So, and capture card's acting up there a little bit, so there's a few places where it acts up here for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes it acts up. I just, I don't know. So, but I guess there was a little bit of a shift there when I was fighting that Necrodane. But Bray learned his ultimate spell there, the Blizzard spell, the highest attacking snow spell that he has. And this is what the female hero would look like if we played as a female hero. Head down here, there's a treasure chest down this way, but it's kind of out of the way. Actually, there's several treasure chests here, but two of them that we want. So this one you have to go down here through this little passageway through the hedges, and then just hug the trees. Because if you go one step beyond, you'll be kicked out of the palace. We just loop around and we get to this area where there's 4 treasure chests. The 2 chests on the bottom are mimics, so I'll fight them on screen. The treasures that we want though here are on the top. So we get a small medal, and I think this one is the best shield for Ragnar. The Aeolus shield. You can use it to cast the Expel spell, but we're not going to be using that for Ragnar to do that. We're just going to be using it for the good defensive power that it has. So trade off to Ragnar. There we go. Equip it up for him. If Cosmo didn't have the Zenithian shield by now, you can just give him the Dragon shield. It reduces damage from fire attacks, but we already have the Zenithian shield, so that's a little bit better. We still need to get the Zenithian sword, but we got a little bit more to go before that happens. So we got some more mimic chests. We ran into them. The first one we ran into finally ran into one of them in the Colossus, that last dungeon that we were in. So before that, we run into cannaboxes. There's like a weaker mimic. Like the cannaboxes, these guys are susceptible to sleep. So we can use his Sword of Lethargy to maybe put them to sleep. if Nara's in your party, she'll cast the Sleep More spell on them. They can be annoying because they cast that defeat spell. Speaking of Nara, Nara and Christo both got the Heal All spell. Christo actually got the Heal Us spell, which cast like Heal More on everybody in the party. So it's very similar to the what the Sage's Stone does in Dragon Warrior 3. We're gonna get one of them later on too, toward the end of the game. But for now, that healer spell is pretty good. So Crystal gets a lot of good healing spells. It's too bad he likes to use that defeat and beat spell on bosses. So I guess the game would be much easier if you could like control everybody's tactics. Which I think they let you do in the remakes of the game. But I like the tactic systems. Like I said, the thing doesn't know some things, the computer doesn't know some things, but some things it does know can be very helpful. Like it knows the weaknesses of different enemies, so it'll cast like the spells that are best used against enemies that they're weak against. Head out here. This guy, we haven't used the staff of transformation yet, so he's gonna ask us that question. He's like, "Yeah, you used the staff." And if we say yes, and he's like, "I figured." If we say no, though, that's when he'll tell us that where the staff is kept. So that's another clue. But we already knew where the staff was because the slime in Roosevelt told us. So, but if for some reason you came here first, you went out of order for some reason, you got here. That guy would kind of basically tell you, hey, get Staff of Transformation, because we need it on the next floor to advance the plot. First we're going to, fight all these monsters, take care of them, so... Jump out this way, end up outside. Luckily, Mara has just enough spell points to cast the Step Guard spell. So we can avoid this, and we'll end up in this, like, tomb area. Doesn't look like there's anything here, but if we search right in front of this, like, tombstone, we end up getting some life force nuts. They can increase your hit points from 4 to 6. We'll give them to Nara again because she just doesn't seem to be gaining hit points. So we give them to her. We'll off-screen that. We got a few other seeds that we'll be using. Remember, all the strength seeds are going to go to Alina because she attacks twice now with those stiletto earrings. So you get double use out of them. When used on her. Alina's not the only one who can use the stiletto earrings. Nara and Mara can use it too, but they don't have the high crit rate that Alina has. So we'll just take care of all these monsters. That guy, if you talk to them as a monster, because it kind of corrupts a little bit, he basically says like, I gotta get to the meeting. Like, don't talk to me. I gotta get to the meeting on time. Clear up all these guys, get some experience. And here's that imposter monster. We saw it in the last video, but I didn't put its stats up. But yeah, he can cast a spell, a transform spell, which Cosmo learned earlier, to turn into one of your characters. If he turns into one of your characters, you can just use the Mirror of Ra on him to turn him back into the thing. So I off-screen here, turning into a monster because it took a while. And that guy says, hey, get to the meeting. Necrosar has been long absent, has returned. Why? Your seat is behind mine. Say hello to everyone, then stay in your seat and be quiet. Could it be possible that the hero we thought we destroyed is alive? Maybe the secret evolution is perfected. What's this guy saying? And, your seat is behind me, but actually it's not this seat here. It's actually the seat, like, right there, that one. And all we have to do is just stand in the seat here for a while, and then a meeting will take place. Quiet, Necrosar will arrive shortly. And there he appears. Everyone, something terrible has happened. Just at Temto. Esther, the ruler of evil, seems to have revived. It seems the men dug too deep and reached the evil wall. We must go to Actimo now. We'll bring Esther the Great to our castle. Cast return. And he goes. As prophesied, Urstic has resurrected. Our time has come at last. And now the monsters have new dialogue. The ones that are still here in this thing, so we're going to talk with them. And you can transform into anything else, and like a human character, and they'll still fight you. So you can get some experience if you want fighting them like that. We'll be turned into the, like I said, we'll be turned into monsters, then to talk with all of them to get their different dialogue. So we'll learn a little bit more about Ostuk when we do that. But this is why I off-screened earlier, going back when I left the meeting, because it took so long to get the Staff Transformation to work. So after I took all those monsters out before the meeting, I just off-screen leaving, and then turning into a monster and heading back to the meeting. So, all this time we can't transform into people. Hey, now we're merchants. You crook. Yeah, so talk with some more folks here. Monster to get this guy's monster dialogue. There we go. Hey, you like dinosaurs. What are you doing here? You should be at Actemto. You know, Actemto is the cape northwest of Keelan Castle, don't you? Yep. That's where the sisters got the gunpowder in their chapter. Now we'll transform into a human, fight this guy. We're foxes now. Crafty foxes. From Toulouse's chapter. Dogs. Hey, dogs shouldn't be considered monsters. Dogs are awesome. Take out that guy. We'll take out these monsters here. Transform them like a prisoner. Let's turn into monsters first, and then talk with them, and then we'll take them out. I'll finish them all off. Okay, now we're skeleton monsters. Ostuk the Great has emerged from underground. If Neko saw a perfect secret evolution, even the Celestial Masters won't meddle with us. Haha. Poor humans without wings, they can't fly. Well, I used to hear they used to fly a thing called balloons. And that is how we're going to get to several places. Don't wake me, I'm sleepy. Including, remember the treasure map we got from, Howard back in Mintos? There was that one place, it was surrounded by mountains. We have to have the balloon to get to there, to solve that mystery. And then, there's also the island to the, west of Mintos. And it's surrounded by shoals. I don't get it, where does this food go when a skeleton monster eats it? It's a good question. I'm hungry. Hey, today's main dish is human stew. Uh-oh. We're gonna take out these monsters then, later on, so they don't eat the people. But they always keep respawning, so... And there's two more monsters I want to talk with. Another one of those, imps, and another one of those Bengal monsters. Back in the, upstairs, where there's one Bengal monster... Oh, now it's slimes. Where the Bengal monster was. Now, he's been visited by another buddy of his, and they have some decent dialogue. Long ago, Ostuk, the ruler of evil, reached the final phase of evolution. Fearing his horrible power, the Celestial Masters imprisoned him underground. Santine's castle inadvertently revealed the Aztec's location. It was resurrection. So apparently that's the dream that Santine Castle guy had. That Ostuk would be found in Actemto, the mine. And so he tried to stop them, and the monsters just, eliminated him and took care of him and all his people. Otherwise, he was going to use his influence to stop the mining there. So now everything's like coming together, even though the capture card is messing up a little bit there. But we're not missing too much, like I said, we're just missing a little bit of walk-in here, so nothing major. That's the thing that stinks about it, like, because when you have a save state, you save the game and you don't see this until after, because it looks like it's recording fine in the recording, and then, after each episode, or, editing, well, after I finish the episode, I save, make a hard save, and, so if I don't catch it while it's being messed up, which it doesn't look like it's being messing up when I'm doing it, then, well, I don't know. So yeah, we got a little bit of technical difficulties there. It glitched down here as I warped to Endor Castle. But basically I warped here to Endor Castle, and I'm going to turn into daylight so that I can drop off a lot of those items that I have back in the vault. I also have more than enough money to pick up, I'll end up picking up a dragon sword for Ragnar then. But we'll do that at the beginning of next episode, so. We're just going to, like I said, drop off some stuff here, clear out our inventory. Ended up dropping off the stack for transformation, we don't need that anymore. Dropped off the demon hammer, made some moves so I can shift the seeds around. That Geode seed will go to Cosmo. The Life Force nuts will go to Nara. And like I said, between episodes here, I will, you know, save scum so that Cosmo gets 3 agility points, and then Nara gets 6 hit points. So you want to make sure you get the max amount. So, like I said, the easiest way to do that, like I said, is like you save your game, and then save your game, and then when you reload the save, just use the thing. If you don't get the way you want, just reset, and then you can push them all, try it again. So. No one else can use the dragon shield, unfortunately. Only Cosmo and Ragnar. Like I said, it has that little bonus that it cuts down on fire damage, so this is damage from fire. Only Cosmo and Ragnar can use it, but yeah, we'll sell that. We'll be able to get Ragnar a better sword, the Dragon Killer sword. Once we sell all this equipment here. So that'll be. He'll still keep though the Sword of Lethargy though, because then he can use that between battles, as an item during battle to potentially put enemies to sleep. And Usturk, the ruler of evil, we'll find out is susceptible to sleep. So it'd be good to keep those Sword of Lethargies around for just a little bit longer. So speaking of, we also have enough mini medals now to go get Talon, a Sword of Miracles, or we can get 2 Hats of Happiness, but we'll do that. We'll get a Sword of Miracles after we defeat Usturk. So take care, have a good one, see you in the next episode. Bye!